Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the financial secrets that companies try to keep under wraps. Today we are diving into Unicoin Incorporated's latest report, and let's just say things are getting interesting with some property deals and potential deal terminations. Before we dive in, if you find value in these corporate deep dives, make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell. Also, join our Discord community linked in the description below for more real-time insights and discussions. So, our story today starts with Unicoin Incorporated, a company that has filed a Form 8K, which is basically a current report for significant events. The earliest event reported here is the 23rd of September 2025. The main event in this filing is about a material definitive agreement, or more precisely, the potential end of some agreements. It all revolves around asset swap transactions involving properties held by Long Island Investments Limited and Newport Harbor Limited. Unicoin sent a letter or a notice to Barry Sawyer, who represents New World Properties SPV, Incorporated and its investors. This notice is asking investors if they want to continue with the plan discussed earlier, which involved extending certain deadlines for something called an ICO, and how those deals will eventually convert into full ownership. The alternative is that investors could say the agreements are terminated. This all hinges on whether a new ICO date was set by the 30th of January 2025, and if no regulatory delays were in place. Essentially, if they did not agree on a new date by then, and no official delays prevented it, the entire deal becomes as if it never happened. This means everyone involved would be released from any promises or obligations. This whole situation is being managed through an amendment. Amendment number 2 to these asset swap agreements. This amendment was actually signed by the other parties back in April 2025, but Unicoin itself only just executed it. It is dated back to the 27th of September 2024, and with this latest action, it is now fully in effect. Now, like most companies filing these reports, Unicoin includes what they call forward-looking statements. They are warning us that their actual results could be quite different from what they are expecting. Things like whether they can actually reach an agreement with the other parties and what regulations might do are big question marks. They are not making any promises to update these statements unless the law requires them to, so we should take them with a grain of salt. The filing also lists exhibits, which are basically the actual documents. We have Exhibit A, the letter Unicoin sent, and Exhibit B, the amendment number 2. They've mentioned that some parts of these documents have been hidden or redacted, and they will provide the full unredacted versions to the Securities and Exchange Commission if they are asked. Finally, the report is signed off by Eduardo Serrano, who is a Senior Vice President and Legal Counsel for Unicoin Incorporated, on the 23rd of September 2025. Now let's talk about what this all means. Unicoin Incorporated seems to be in a tricky spot with these asset swap deals. They are essentially waiting to see if investors want to continue with the original plan or if the agreement will be voided. This uncertainty surrounding the major asset deals could create instability for the company. The fact that an amendment that voids the agreement if certain deadlines aren't met was recently fully executed, after the deadline passed and the other party signed it months ago, suggests there might have been some delays or disagreements in the process. The key risk here is that these agreements become null and void. If that happens, Unicoin loses whatever progress it made on these asset swap transactions. On the flip side, if the investors agree to proceed, it means Unicoin will have to navigate extensions for ICO deadlines and conversion steps, which could still involve regulatory hurdles and further negotiations. Given that this filing is focused on a material agreement entry and not primarily on financial statements, we don't have deep financial numbers to dig into here. However, the situation itself is a significant indicator of the company's current operational and legal landscape. It highlights potential challenges Unicoin faces in securing its asset base and progressing with its broader development plans. In conclusion, Unicoin Incorporated is at a crossroads with these asset swap agreements. The company is actively seeking clarity from investors on how to proceed, and the outcome of this communication will significantly impact Unicoin's future direction. We will be watching closely to see if these deals move forward or are terminated, and what that means for the company's assets and its market position. Alright, that is our deep dive into Unicoin Incorporated's latest filing. What are your thoughts on this situation? Do you think Unicoin will be able to salvage these deals, or is it a sign of bigger issues? Drop your opinions in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more corporate insights. And once again, join us on Discord for continuing discussions. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next decode.